Hey, what's up, guys? So I remember when I first started my very first business, and it was on call. It was on the phone, where I would just have people call me, and when I post an ad out and they're interested in wanting to join. And of course, when I first started, it was great. It was an awesome feeling because I was like recruiting people back to back, and it was just a simple yes, let's do this, which of course it was exciting because I'm like, all right, I'm liking this, I'm getting paid daily. What's up? Let's go. Let's do this. But then it started to go really bad when it was a new experience for me. I didn't know that you didn't have to literally sit there, train each individual that you brought in for like 3 hours at a time. So each day it got so bad to where I would schedule half of my days training the people that I had recruited. And it got so bad because it took up so much of my time, for one, and for two, people were so ungrateful about my time teaching them how to do what I did. And three, it just got so bad to where I came in and I'm like, I don't want to sit here and talk to these people. I don't want to deal with these people. It got bad to where I didn't like doing network marketing. And it was just because it was just all a learning experience. Network marketing should not be something that you should hate doing. It should be something that you should love. And at that time, I hated it. And the reason why is because I was not using my time wisely. And the people that I started to train were being they were complaining, very ungrateful, and it was very challenging because some of them had strong accents that the communication was so off, and some of them we would literally butt heads because they just were not the right people that I needed in my business. And yesterday I talked about qualifying the right people. This is why it's very important to qualify people in your business, because not everybody has the type of mindset to work network marketing. Network marketing is not for everybody. So you need to know the type of people that you're dealing with. And for two, you don't have to literally sit there and answer every question that your team asked you. Especially when it comes to tech support, it's called Google University. Here's what you can do. If people are asking silly questions like, hey, how do you log into the system? You can contact support for that. Or, hey, I'm having a hard time because I can't pull up this app. Google University will literally answer your question. Especially when you got what I like to call lazy bombadas, who just sit there and expect you to spend hours talking to them about what they need help with. If you really want to become a great leader, what I would advise is, if you recruit all these people, the work actually just started for you. You have to keep up with your word. So the best way to do it is, if you know that you got to help these people, start a hangout, start a personal team hangout where you could, first day you can make it to where y'all get to know each other, and then the next week or daily it can make it to where it's like business training, or you can have QA sessions where you're answering all the questions that people get to ask. And that's a really good way to become, to get to work efficiently and effectively, because now people aren't feeling left behind. And that's one of the biggest things that some mentors lack, is they think, oh, I just recruited this person, I'll just send him to the training, I don't have to deal with him anymore. No, especially if you have somebody that's a powerhouse and doing what they need to do, then you want to encourage them, because that's what makes them stay, is that you have they have mentors that recognize their work, recognize their efforts, and mentors that are around to help. Now, if you're not at the point where you got thousands of people in your team where you have to start charging for one-on-one, then as a mentor, you want to position yourself as a leader to where you're checking in on people. Sometimes schedule a Skyping session with the people that are really engaging or action takers, and create webinars. It's a very smart thing to do, to start weekly webinars, because this is how you get work done, and this is how you can get your team to duplicate what it is that they need to do. Find the right people, qualify them, and help them, literally. But don't be a pushover, or don't let them eat up your time, because your time is literally valuable, more than you know. You don't have to sit there and go through the thing I went through, or else it will haunt you like it haunted me. I didn't know any better at that time. They were telling me, pay it forward, train them for hours, and get them to go duplicate. No, my team literally crumbled. I kept nobody. Everybody fell out, and I wasn't able to communicate with them anymore, and I lost money. I went broke, and that was the end of that. So I'm advising you, you don't want to go through the same thing, then do exactly what I just referred in this video. Alright, you guys, I gotta go.